Alright, so I'm gonna be talking low because it's late night, but I'm sure you can kind of hear me since there's not much volume going on at the house or in my room. But just so I can hear myself, because I got headphones in. Um, Basically, I tried to talk straight into the mic, but just so we get an overview for today, it's pretty much gonna be a chillax stream. You won't hear me talking about my process too much. Uh, oh, I whipped this up when I came back from work yesterday. I came back from work. I wanted to stream, but I kind of got tired, so I just wanted to work for a little bit, and I actually ended up whipping this up in like an hour, which is super fast for me. I know I'm all jumpy dumpy, but anyways, you know, I'm getting faster. It's a good note. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and play the time lapse for you guys, just so you can see the process of what I did while I was away, and then we'll get straight into painting. We're just gonna be painting this piece, and we're just going to go straight into the colors. Funny thing is, I don't even need to switch it to 60 seconds. That's how fast I did this, right? Anyways, oh, this is a good song, but not the time. One last song now. Just a little overview of who the character actually is. Her name is Jasmine. She's pretty much a classic. You can actually see her on the wall potentially. I'm pretty sure. And she's up there in the top left corner. She's a super old character. That's the last time I drew her. Is that corner pic. So that was like 6, 7 years ago. Let's see what we can do now. Oh, and yeah, she's supposed to be like a punk rocker, right? But the thing is, she comes from a high society family or a high society demographically. And in this actual picture we're drawing, she's pretty much at a, I don't know what the fuck rich people do. One of those fucking fancy meetings with the food and the banquets and shits. But oh, she also is a gang member. So she ends up seeing some of her gang members here, and she's like, "What the fuck are y'all doing here?" We don't really have that emote yet, but we'll get that later. Potentially, like two different versions. All right, no more talking. All right. First, yeah, I think we get some of these bases. So going off her old tone, it's not a perfect base, but it's close. I actually think the square would do me better, right? Yeah, right there. So if we're doing blocking, it's more than likely this brush. Now could I use a marquee tool? 100%. Would it be faster? Potentially. But I actually like my painty feel. So I like to block my colors. I try not to get too much into it because you can clean it up later. You definitely want it to overshoot on some of the hair, not the back hair, but the front hair. You want it to overshoot. Any front hair that goes in front of it, overshoot. Which this is definitely not going to be in front of it. And the reasoning for that is that way we can have control over the edge of her face when the time comes. Sorry if I'm talking too low. Oh, and I can come monitor chat. So yeah, like I said, this neck is going to be a hard line, so we do have to detail this section out just a bit. Oh, my brush is actually wrong. Actually, to stick on the horizontal. So you can see my brush is more of an oval than it is a circle. It's just the way I like to paint. Yeah. Making sure it goes over those areas for the top here. No. Alright, time to get some hair. No, but I could do it on the same layer, but it's not that big of a deal. There's no point in not going to a new layer and just merging them right after. I like the free flow of being able to come here and then erase, you know. This color sucks, by the way, because it needs to be a little bit darker, a little bit redder. We're not going to worry too much about down here, only everything from the top and over here. And then one more layer underneath, and then we'll merge them all, and that'll set up our lines pretty nicely. Now something we're going to try new here, which I'm actually curious about, is how a certain blending mode is going to work. I wonder what I should make this band. There's clearly a band there, right? This we can actually edge, now that I think about it. I'm trying to think if ears are ever difficult to like edit when the hair is on top of it, and I'm thinking no, right? So we can go ahead and extend some of this paint past the ears now. I love this. Since I get to paint her and she's like a punk rocker, I get to listen to a lot of old songs I didn't used to listen to for a long time now. Nobody gets out. Alright, we're pretty much done there. That should work. You know who she's starting to remind me of? Amy. Just a little bit, right? I'm not gonna make this band red, but if it was red, this would so be Amy. Nobody get out the line. Space to love. No. And now we do back hair, right? We still have these little strands up here, but that's okay. I feel like I can see the back hair really nicely. So, any strands that come up, we'll just put on the top hair. Like that strand that comes into the neck. Actually, I think we need horizontal. I think this shape feels better. Or vertical. Cause I'm like, oh, this is a little bit harder to shape. So I think it ends easily right there, right? I think we need to stay on this side. Strand, that's a strand. The strands are hard because, you know, this is a very round brush. Doesn't have a taper pretty much at all. Like it has a small taper, but not much. So making tapers need to be really small so I can cut it, you know. But anyways, we'll go ahead and fill this in, and we'll put the thing on top. Maybe because we're missing these strands, I'm like, something's off about the hair, you know. And it's not the fact that it's like offline. I mean, that's a little bit of it, but it's probably because we're missing these up here. I totally forgot. We skipped that on purpose. I totally forgot about it. Alright. Oh, crap. Alright. We're trying to move fast, right? I want to get this done as quickly as possible, because I'm trying to emulate the speed of Sammy. And I will have to say, I'm moving kind of slow. This is what I meant by marquee might be faster, right? But like I said, I like a very painty feel to my strokes. Because we're painting today, and I want to paint. So I don't want really super hard lines just yet. But we definitely got to better this brush, because something's going on. Let's shrink it. See if we can get these tapers. Ooh, I know. Let me see. I believe it is supposed to be a 15. But maybe it's at the wrong 15? Seems arbitrary, but sometimes it can be a little off. None? Oh, we're on the wrong layer. So, yeah. Painting a couple things on this. Alright, let's move on. The hair's looking a lot better. That looks a lot more like her. We can fix the shape later. Real smooth. Alright, anyways. Oh. Totally unnecessary at this moment, but my eye was looking for it. Alright. Back to the triangle. I'm going for a slightly green tinted. So something right in between all those like unique colors. Probably where we're aiming. A little down. Oh, her super pink ass hair, by the way. It's the wrong color. We'll deal with that in a second. So we'll put this on top. And we'll put it on top of just this. So I'll say right now, this thing is way too dark. This one we're gonna have to change. The pink we didn't have to change right away. Better. So the thing is, she didn't have tattoos back in the day. She does have tattoos now, so that's at least how I imagine her. So I would imagine if she's going to a banquet with all these fancy schmancy people, right? She'll want to cover those up a bit. So she's wearing a very high crop, or I don't know, almost turtlenecked turtleneck dress. Trying to see something about the line. Do, 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 do. Need this. Oh, that's what's happening. I forget, man. Hair is very different. Oh, that's what's happening too. This is going behind it. Looks like we lost something. What is this? We lost this. Now we can put in this menu. Because there's supposed to be some banquet, right? I don't know why I'm sitting here debating the menu color, but I am. We'll just make it a plain color. At least it has a tint. Okay. Shift it later. No time for you. Alright. I may try 0 for a couple, but we'll see. In fact, may as well, right? Feeling a little restrained. It may be due to the amount of files I have and streaming, but I can feel that just a little bit much. No, that's sharp. Yeah, it's a bit much. It has to be 15. It's my golden, you know. I think the stroke's pretty good. Forgive my very oddly shaped. I would assume that it would be blue, right? The headband. But you see where now we're about to merge all the colors in just a second. And then we're going to start adding shadow or highlight tones or whatever we're trying to do, you know? Yeah, that blue sucks. It's too much the same tone, right? Towards the blue range. Ooh, I like it. Gonna hit those eyes pretty well. I like it. Let's keep it. We don't even like this pink, right? So the thing about pink is it's unique, right? We can only shift it once. Actually, we can't even shift it once. We have to shift it with a layer. Actually, no, we don't. Because we can just... We got it. So, let's first turn off the other paint. This will allow us to see the tone. Dang, it's a short hair. She'll be super cute. Look at that. But not the pole. She doesn't have that short hair. But the cute. Ooh. It's probably a little too far, but... Ooh, yeah. I think this is saturated a bit. Because we're picking this shadow tone. If we want to cool this color, it needs to go this direction. Ooh. Alright. I see everything. Like my eyes. It just feels nice. You know? So this, we take this color. Okay, guys. This is where we're going to make a creative decision. Alright? We're just gonna make a creative decision here. Get our blender. Get it nice and big. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Alright, it kind of disappears, so let's make sure to stroke it down. Stroke it down. We don't care about the little bit that we miss. We'll come back in and we'll paint it back in. So that little dual color shit was totally unintentional. But, you know, you work with what you got, you know what I mean? You definitely know what I mean. Alright, I need some icon for higher. Alright, we like that. I think if there was a red here. Wait, where's the placement? Oh, I'm erasing this off. So a fun thing you could do, right, is bam, make this little thing, right? This marquee, and then you can blend, and they'll stay within that. Oh, let me take this down. Was this behind there the whole time? And boom. It never leaves that area. I like that. Alright, what do you think? Obviously, I'm asking people and I'm not even monitoring chat. That's on me. But, still, mentally, it's good to ask the question. There's just something off about it, right? There it goes. Alright, I think we can rock with that, right? There's no reason we can't. Except for that this looks better. Alright. Anyway, let's go. Alright. We're gonna start painting the eyes a bit, not much, but help up some of these lips too. Or we can go with the lighting. Let's play with a little bit of liner. I'll save it all. This song is making me feel lighting. We don't wanna lie. Iodine. Hmm? May have been my music, but I thought I heard something. Alright, back to jams, because I'm missing my song. We switch this for hair. Alright. These lullabies. Ooh, let's put that blue on the fingernails. Right. And we'll switch this up. So I just need to decide the nail rotation. It's like this sounds good. So I won't lie, my calibration's a little off, or at least down here towards the corner. So I need to recenter myself. Definitely gonna recalibrate it later off stream, but who knows why things get uncalibrated. So I think that little corner is all we need. Funny enough. We'll see how we really like this, because I don't know whether I want. We clearly wanted to overtake, right? Oh, I am so sorry. I forgot. I totally turned on my space heater without even thinking about how loud it might have been. My apologies. Anyways. I need a track, you know. I would hate to just jump to Paramore. They would have to come up, you know, on random. But Paramore would be nice. This song is pretty good. Alright, y'all. We're about to get into lighting. We're not painting the glasses yet. They'll just stay there as lines until we paint them out, and then paint some glasses over where those lines were applying. I'm wondering something. I just want to see this strip. Ooh. It was lagging for a second. Still is. Alright. Scary, scary. We didn't even save the drawing yet, y'all. It's back. It is not back. I think the pen is detached. We saved the painting, so it is not responding to the pen properly. So we can try and restart the driver while on stream. Chances it's gonna work highly unlikely. Mostly because we oftentimes have to close the program. Then once I close the program, I have to restart stream in order to reopen the program, which I might just end up doing. But just letting you know, this might be the end of this stream. So we'll see as we go forward. But for the meantime, I think we could pull up a time lapse for fun. We'll do 60 seconds this time. It's probably a little bit longer now. See, we're already trying to open the Wacom desktop. You guys will have to be waiting for this Wacom desktop time anyways. So it doesn't matter that I'm on stream waiting for this. The thing takes forever to open every time. Yeah. I'll add that one to Jasmine. Alright, maybe taking a little bit longer than usual. Alright, I'm a dip, y'all. I'll be back in a bit once I fix all this nonsense. We'll finish this. It's like sabotage. Ready the buttons. How long did we go? Only 30.